Well, nobody likes to go under the knife. No matter how simple or how run-of-the-mill the surgery seems, it is still nerve-wracking and there are still serious risks. I want to read you this statistic. According to a recent study by the Mayo Clinic, almost 9% of U.S. surgeons say they've made a major error in just the past 3 months alone. That is scary. And so how do you prepare yourself and your family? Here to help us this morning is Elizabeth Kagan from Surgical Risk Solutions. She is an attorney, a registered nurse, and a licensed healthcare risk manager. Welcome to the show this morning, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
You know, here's the reality. We know that every surgery, no matter what you do, has its risks associated with it. But the bottom line is we usually think that, guess what, it can't happen to us. And a lot of times it does happen to us. And what comes to my mind is the outspoken Congressman John Murtha. I mean, and what happened with him. He went in for what, you know, for all intents and purposes, was a routine surgery. He ended up dying. I mean, what happened there?
Well, I don't know the specifics of his case, but I do know that Congressman Murtha went in for his gallbladder to be removed. And during the procedure, his intestines was nicked, which is a common complication for this routine procedure. And he ultimately got a total body infection and died of that. A very common complication for a routine procedure.
And you know, it's something that, you know, we certainly don't want to happen to us personally. We'd be devastated if it did, both emotionally and financially. And when you talk about the emotional part, there's really not a lot we can do there. But what about the financial part, Elizabeth? How can we protect ourselves?
Well, we think you can protect yourself with Complication Insurance, which is a product that we developed when we recognize that a lot of American families do not have disability and life insurance. And as they're undergoing a very risky procedure, it's an opportunity for them to buy a product that will insure them during the procedure and for their recovery time after that.
Never have I heard of Complication Insurance. I mean, what does it cover?
Well, it's brand new, which is why you haven't heard about it. It's a product of first impression. And we cover currently about 70 different surgical procedures. We are going to expand that list as we grow. We cover everything from a C-section for the mother through a total hip replacement or arthroscopies, cosmetic procedures. It's probably easier to say what we don't cover, and that would be heart surgery and brain surgery and emergency procedures.
Now, what about cosmetic? Because there's so many people undergoing cosmetic procedures these days.
Oh, absolutely. We cover cosmetic procedures. We cover gastric procedures, banding, sleeves for obesity.
Now, if my doctor, though, has malpractice insurance, wouldn't that be enough?
No. Complication insurance is a no-fault system. You have the procedure, you have the complication, you recover your benefit. In medical malpractice, you have to prove that the doctor fell below the standard of care and that resulted in damages. A complication, a routine complication from a common procedure is not necessarily medical negligence.
You know, I'm thinking about my own insurance, and I have AD&D, accidental death and dismemberment. Yes. And I have to tell you, I feel like that covers a lot of the territory that we're talking about this morning. Am I wrong in that?
In most cases you are, because if you look at your policy, it usually excludes surgical procedures.
Ah, I got you. So here's my next question, and I have to ask you this. What is the catch?
Well, I don't think there is a catch.
Okay.
It is an affordable product. $100 can buy you $250,000 in coverage. We cover people up to 85 years of age, people who could not get insurance coverage because of either pre-existing conditions or their age. We're licensed in 26 states, and that list is growing every single day. And we believe that it's going to give the consumer the opportunity to protect themselves during a risky time in their life.
Who do you find are some of the patients who are most drawn to this insurance right now?
Right now, it seems to be people who are having cosmetic surgery or the gastric procedures for obesity or orthopedic surgery.
Very interesting. Is it easy to apply?
Very easy to apply. We have just a few underwriting questions. You can apply online. And also on our website, we believe patients should educate themselves about their procedure. We have a whole section devoted to educational material about all kinds of different procedures.
You know, one of the other things you said that is so true is no surgery is risk-free, but it seems like what you're saying is complication insurance really just helps add security and adds peace of mind to people who have to undergo certain surgeries.
Well, that's certainly what we believe.
All right. Well, we appreciate you being with us this morning here on The Balancing Act.
Thank you so much.
Some good information, Elizabeth. And to find out more information about getting coverage, we want you to check out complicationinsurance.com.